yeux de lumière qui voient passer au loin les oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, vois comme le monde est beau, beau le bateau dansant sur les vagues, ivre de vie, d'amour et de vent, belle la chanson naissante des vagues, abandonnée au sable blanc, blanc l'innocent, le sang du poète, qui en chantant invente l'amour, pour que la vie s'habille de fête, et que la nuit se change en jour, jour d'une vie où l'aube se lève, oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, nous trouverons ce monde d'amour. L'amour, c'est moi, l'amour, c'est toi, l'oiseau, c'est moi, l'enfant, c'est toi.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Eurovision watch-along. A little bit of a strange, unexpected opening for myself personally as well there, with a version of L'Oiseau et l'Enfant that I personally have never... I'm not sure if I've heard it before, but I didn't really recognize it. However, a new little version there. It's the one that I found on Spotify, so you got... obviously, in the modern day, maybe, it becomes more common for artists to perform their winning song in a different version, and I guess we got that now, so it felt even more realistic, I suppose, with what we're doing here early on for the opening of tonight's show. We're having a watch along for Eurovision 1978. This is a year that last time we did a watch along for this one, which was probably 2 years ago or something, the visual quality was I'm not gonna say shocking, because that's not the case, but it was not of what we're used to and expecting, as the modern, as many of the other older Eurovision years, they've definitely been restored very nicely. However, 1978 has not been the case with that for a long time. However, I do not remember how long ago it was that we got a very nice looking version of 1978, updated, restored, improved, enhanced, and that's what we're going to watch tonight, so I'm excited about that. I have actually never watched this version of the show, but I've seen a bit of sneak peeks from it while I've been editing together the little video that we will watch today with the recap included, and it looks nice. It really does look nice, so I'm excited about this one. Do let me know what you think of the year 1978 in Eurovision. I think that it's probably not the strongest year out there, but there are high highs, in my opinion, a few lows, but I mean, each to their own with what they think of all of the songs, of course, and the performances of them. This week we have 2 watch-alongs. Tomorrow we will watch 1979 as well, which is a very strong year in my opinion. So please join me for that as well. But we're not here to talk about that, because right now the focus of tonight will only be on 1978. I thank every one of you to have joined this little stream. Hopefully you'll have a good time with me here tonight. I'm going to be enjoying myself. The version, Ellen, nice to see that you're up, by the way. Good morning. This version does not have Terry's commentary. I'm sorry. But we will all remember it in the back of our heads with, now I wonder, could this be the threat to Coco? Which is, the classic commentary from Terry on his first year of commentating Eurovision. Being very excited for the band Coco, which we will meet later on tonight. And we'll see if Coco has indeed any strong threats to them in tonight's voting as well. If you want to be a part of the voting and pick our winner for this watch-along, do make sure that you join the Discord server. That's linked below the stream. You can get in there and get your votes in. You can also vote directly via the website. So yeah, you have different opportunities. Do check the description for some intriguing information about that. And if you watched the stream, if you clicked on the stream before I managed to update the description, then just refresh the page, because I was a bit late on updating the description for this one. Sometimes life gets in the way, and you forget to do things that you should do before you start streaming. But sometimes I forget. And good morning to you as well, Amber. Nice to see you. It's a long time since I've seen you, Amber. Happy to have you back. Welcome. Amazing job, Gail. Very happy for you. Hopefully you're doing fine and you have a good week ahead of you. Lovely to see that you finished your treatment. Lovely. Okay, I think we should just get going, shall we not? Yes, we shall. Let's see. Hopefully the audio and everything is working fine here. So far, so good. Audio is obviously very faded at the back here, and you got the crackling little sound effects on top of it all, as you do. Oh, and we're losing color already. Lovely. Télévision français. Ah, we're back with the color. Look at that. Oh, okay. Someone too busy eating baguettes while editing together the intro. Oh, look where we are. Are we in Paris? I think we may be. Haven't seen the Eiffel Tower yet. We're probably getting there. Pump up the volume a bit. We got a Norwegian commentator. Blasphemy. Yeah, he's basically just saying that we're currently on the river Seine, in case you did not figure that out already. I wonder, the audio for you might be a bit low. It looks like that on my sliders here on the streaming software. No threats to Coco commentary. I'm not sure. Maybe we have a threat to Jahn Teigen commentary instead here from the Norwegian dude. So we need to make count of how many times Groot says a Frenchism tonight, such as "oui oui baguette." Well, I can guarantee you it's going to be in double figures, minimum. Give it time. You know our French brothers and sisters love the Eiffel Tower. We'll get there. We'll get there. The audio is a bit Yeah, the audio is a bit strange, honestly. It's in my ears as well. The left ear has all of the orchestra and the right ear has all of the commentator. Which is, Audio's a bit low. Okay, let's bump it up. That's a tad increase. Need to know the audio commentators' thoughts on Jan's performance this year. I'll make sure to listen very carefully when they talk about that, and see if I can give you any insight. Oh, there we go. It only took, let's take a look. 2.5 minutes. Oh, that's quite impressive, really. 2.5 minutes before we get to see the Tour d'Eiffel. What's the type of Norwegian that's normally spoken by commentators and newcasters? Bokmål og nynorsk. I think bokmål? I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm a guy. I don't know things. I just guess and assume that I'm right. You know, it's how we work. I think. Are you enjoying yourself for this little intro of seeing Paris almost 50 years ago? It was quite nice, you know, having these, you know, look backs into the past. Can't see much of this. Lights. Ah! The Arc de Triomphe. I'm sure that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. They have a moon in France? Huh. Who knew? Her dukker den opp, ja. Akkurat. 180 grader og sier hva man vil, men den er fin. Ja. Okay, so this is a little neat visual. The visual effects. I see what you're doing, France. Not bad, not bad. Look at that, just putting our little orchestra. Honestly, what a cool thing they've done with the orchestra this year, with this spinning platform, how they're all aligned like that. That's nice. It's honestly pretty cool that they have like the backdrop still of the Paris lights. Well, very zoomed in lights, but still, you know. Looks nice. Looks nice. Bonsoir. Oh, are we gonna get any English tonight? We'll see. I shouldn't have any assumptions. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm sure we will. Revolving stage that actually works. Yeah, in 1978. Oh, she's happy. Then I'm happy. Who's coming here? How's the audio, by the way? Is it too low? Should I bump it up? Okay. Okay, settle down there, Pitbull. Oh my god, Mr. Worldwide. God kväll på dig också, senior.
De passer avec nous cette soirée selve konkurransen, som altså en melodifestival for fjernsynet. Den skal frembringe originale melodier av høy kvalitet ved å la komponister og tekstforfattere.
People talking on top of each other and I can't hear a single thing either of them are saying. A bit low, let's bump it up a bit more for you then. Maybe that's good? Maybe?
Nederland, Tyskland, Österrike.
And now we're just name-dropping countries, you know. Fiji, Vietnam, Paraguay, Belize, Honduras, Greenland.
La Suède, la Finlande, la Norvège, le Danemark et bien sûr la France.
Fascinating. Oh yeah, Denmark's back, by the way. Yes. Hell yeah.
Men i tillegg sender også Jugoslavia, Tunis, Algerie, Marokko, Jordan.
Now we're just name-dropping cities as well, you know. Pretoria, Phnom Penh, Bandar Seri Begawan,
Sovjetunionen, Hong Kong, Dubai,
Dubai, Japan, yeah. I've never heard, like, this is a proper geography lesson going on in tonight's show. I haven't really said a lot of relevant things so far, but I'm enjoying just being reminded of what kind of countries there are in the world, and cities. And yes, Darren is absolutely correct, this is the first time that there were 20 participants. Can you imagine? We're gonna listen to a lot of music tonight. First time ever with 2 hosts? Perhaps. I haven't reflected on it ever being with any other. So yeah, maybe you're right.
Hvor finalen skal gå neste år, det vet vi ikke før denne kvelden er omme. Finalen blir arrangert i EBU, det vil si den europeiske kringkastingsunionens navn, som forresten feirer 25-årsjubileum neste år.
What did he say? The Knife Throwing Communities Union.
Personen som har overtatt etter Clifford Brown.
I did not catch the entire thing of what he said there, but he said something about like a knife throwing community union.
Som vi ser her heter Frank Neff,
I don't know.
Spesielle programmer i EBU.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Someone turn up his mic. There we go. Oh, was it Mr. Neff? I didn't even notice. Mr. Neff! Mr. Neff! I missed you, Mr. Neff.
Denise Favre and by myself. This contest, specially designed for television, is intended to promote the production of top quality, popular, original songs by giving authors and composers an opportunity for comparison of their work at an international scale, a highly international scale indeed, since tonight 20 countries are participating in the contest.
Then why did we invite
and
Norway?
by order of the draw, I shall quote Ireland, Norway, Italy,
Oh God,
Finland,
come on.
Portugal, France, Spain, United Kingdom, Switzerland, Belgium, Netherlands, Turkey, Germany, Monaco, Greece, Denmark, Luxembourg, Israel, Austria and Sweden. That makes 20.
Thank you very much for naming every single one. I appreciate that. I mean, it's quicker than a flag parade, so I suppose, you know,
by Spain,
improvements.
3 times by the United Kingdom, 4 times by the Netherlands and Luxembourg, 5 times by France. Last year, France won it at Wembley, England, Marie-Myriam singing The Bird and the Child. And that is why the show, the broadcast tonight originates from Paris on TF1.
Thank
The
you.
contest is held under the auspices of the EBU.
The flag parade is
European
entertaining.
Broadcasting
Are you
Union,
not
which
entertained?
includes Eurovision. Dear old
I think this
Eurovision, I must
is
say, will, by the way,
immaculate.
celebrate its 25th anniversary next year, I mean in June 1979.
Finally getting some energy into his speech here
The
now as
man
well.
who,
He's into it.
for some 10 years, acted as scrutineer of the EBU.
Who's reading off the
Clifford
wiki
Brown is now
page?
retired,
Ah,
and
come on. He's
he-
actually not looking into his
successor in
cards
this
at all
capacity
here.
is Frank Neff, who is there.
Mr.
on my
Neff.
left, on your right.
Mr. Neff!
Frank Neff has a very official title. I shall read it in order to not to make a mistake. He is the head of the division of special television programs at the EBU. Well, he is now the final authority on the
Can we have
conduct
some
of
points on the
voting,
turkey?
but I will come later to explain you the details, the rules and regulations of the vote. Now and for an hour and a half or so, on with the songs, beginning, of course, as the draw has decided, by those who will sing for Ireland.
Those, isn't Ireland a solo this year?
Skal vi komme tilbake til senere.
Isn't it Born to Sing? I think that's going to be our first song of the night.
Høre på de forskjellige lands bidrag. Hvert land
Okay, we need all of this to be described in French as well, maybe?
Er blitt avgjort ved
Is it?
loddtrekning i
How long into the show are we? We're 11 minutes in. I feel like this is a long time for being the 70s. I'm just so used to the older Eurovision years having this tempo.
Irland.
But now we're dragging a bit here. Come on, France. Time to step up. Get efficient. Colm has energy for more than one person. Fair enough, but I don't think he is several people. But I'll back up. Okay, well, postcards.
Med sin egen sang,
Postcards.
Born to Sing.
Noel? Oh yeah, it's the elevator! The little game. It's an elevator, isn't
På
it?
vei inn på scenen.
They entered the stage from backstage, and I like this. I like this concept. And then they meet each other, like the artists meet each other backstage as they switch. This is nice. I like that aspect of it. Okay, anyway, Ireland is song number 1, and Colm here, he was indeed born to sing. Enjoy.
Fremført av Colm C. Wilkinson.
I said it would never work. You said let us try. I said I'm a traveling man and I'll only make you cry. When the feeling hit me and I had to move along, you said you were right, I guess. You must sing your song. And a man is born to do one thing. watch shadows moving on the wall. And the loneliness is killing me, so I turn the radio on. And I need you now and want you in the slow morning light. And the music makes it easier, but it doesn't make it right. And a man is born to do one thing, and I was born to sing. And I must take the good time and bad time that it brings. And I missed you in the morning, but most of all at night. And I couldn't stop the music, but I tried with all my might. Someday I hope you'll understand why I live this way. Songs keep moving in my head as music dials play. So I pack my bags and once again I get out on the road. Another day, maybe tonight, I might catch my soul. And a man is born to do one thing, and I was born to sing. And I must take the good times and the bad times that it brings. And I missed you in the morning, but most of all at night. And I couldn't stop the music, though I tried with all my might. And a man is born to do one thing, and I was born to sing. And I must take the good times and the bad times that it brings. And I missed you in the morning, but most of all at night. And I couldn't stop the music. Yes, I couldn't stop the music. 'Cause I was born to sing. Born to sing. Born to sing. Born to
Well, can't fault his enthusiasm in that little performance. Speaking of enthusiasm, I guess. Let's see what he has to say here, Mr. Commentator. Aha, ha, ha,
Inn i heisdøren, fullt av Randi Jonsson, Fia Kvale, Gro Bergsland og Karsten Klaumann.
Okay, we're just hyping up the backing group here. I mean,
Jahn
the,
Teigen, Tønsberg-gutten, har begynt sin karriere i et kor da han var 9 år gammel.
he started singing in choir when he was 9 years old.
Helt
Good to know.
andre ting, som vi sikkert kjenner til, blant annet i Israel. Sang han med en gruppe
Doesn't have a lot. He's not particularly excited about seeing Norway perform. You know, when you watch Eurovision these days and you have like the commentators for your own country, every time they're about to perform, like in Sweden, the commentators in Sweden are just like, "Now it's time, everybody! It's time for Sweden! Let's go!" But here it's just, ja, här är Jahn Teigen. Yeah. Okay, let's go, Norway.
Mil etter mil.
Hvil deg nå, du sliten. Hvil din kropp, før din kraft ebber ut. Vann pipler inn i dine sko. Du vandrer i regn, mil etter mil, etter mil. Og det langt å gå. Det lengselen som driver deg mot et lys som du kan se, men ikke jeg. Søk mot meg hvis du lengter. Rett ditt sinn mot et annet sted. Kom hit hvor jeg hvor solen nær. Du må ikke gå. Mil etter mil, etter mil, etter mil. vei mot et liv som du kan se. Tenk deg om nå, hvor farer du hen? Du har vandret alt for lenge.
Thank you, Jahn. Lovely. Beautiful. Let's see what your commentator has to say about that beautiful performance. Absolutely nothing. He said absolutely nothing. He was just like, okay, now it's time for Italy. What? Didn't you just see what I saw, Mr. Commentator Man? I saw the most incredible, what do you call them? Hängslebyxor. What do you call them? The overall dance? The choreography on that thing, and you didn't even comment on it. I got your back, Jahn. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Jahn Teigen and Norway, for singing Mil etter mil for us. It's time for Ricchi e Poveri now, which is a group from Italy, who you may know who they are. I think the song is called Questo amore, maybe? Here's Jahn again. And here they come. Look, like, isn't this beautiful? Like, I love this. They just greet the next artist coming on there while they wait in the elevator. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. All right, song number 3 from Italy here. Hängslen, suspenders. Ah, okay. Well, now I know. The suspender choreography. Suspendography. I'll shut up now. Let's listen to Italy.
Smettiamo di ballare questo amore, qui fa caldo, usciamo un po'.
Questo amore, io domani non lavoro, io nemmeno, la tua bocca è sulla mia, che fatica andare via. Cominciava così con niente. La giostra che va, la testa mi gira, racconta la giusta e non avere paura. No. Scommetti che mi vuoi bene. Andiamo insieme ancora un po', ancora più su. Questo amore non mi piace da morire, non parlare, non riesco a respirare. Questo amore, acqua viva su di me. Ti voglio bene. Questo amore, le tue unghie, le mie braccia, la tua faccia, la tua bocca sulla mia, che fatica andare via, ma perché andare via? Questo amore, quanti giochi improvvisati, due bambini non sarebbero mai stati più vicini, più impossibili di noi.
There we are, song from Italy over there. Obviously not their most famous hit, but it's a song that, you know, towards the end it kind of flows quite nicely. I'd say has a little bit of a nice flow to it. Maybe takes a bit to get there, but melodically the chorus is quite nice. Let me know what you think of Italy there as we move on to song number 4. I'm pretty sure we're I want to say Finland, right? Finland up next. I mean, obviously it's Finland. You see Ossi Runne there, so it's not no, it's not a secret, unless he started, you know, what's it called? Conducting for any other country. Oh, look at them! They're stoked with that performance. Except for the blonde guy, he looks a bit. What? I couldn't hear anything. I think someone spiked my headset. Anyway, here come the Finnish gang. Hola. Hello. Look, John, I put a banana peel on the stage. Look as they trip on it. No one did. Anyway, okay, song number 4 from Finland. Let's listen to it.
Anna rakkaudelle tilaisuus.
Silmin viattomin katsot vielä, pikkumies. On niin epävarma askel pienten jalkain. Mutta aika kuluu, mieheks vartut pikkumies. Leikit vaihtuu työhön aikuisten. Silloin toivon suurta rakkautta sydämeesi sun. Siten helpompi on tiesi taivalta. Kova maailma niin vaikea on joskus ymmärtää. Muista se, niin koittaa aikavuus. Kova maailma niin vaikea on joskus ymmärtää. Muista se, niin koittaa aikavuus. Käsi pienoinen on vielä hetken kädessäin. Hymy aurinkoisen äidin hymyn vastaa. Aikaa pysähtymään silloin nyt mä toivoisin. Pian huomaan, susta kasvanut on mies. Usein matkallasi aikuisten niin kovaan maailmaan. Moni aate, ihon väri vaatii kantaa ottamaan. Mutta tärkeintä on rakkaudelle antaa tilaisuus. Mistä sen voittaa aikavuus. Usein matkallasi aikuisten niin kovaan maailmaan. Moni aate, ihon väri vaatii kantaa ottamaan. Mutta tärkeintä on rakkaudelle antaa tilaisuus. Muista se, niin voittaa aikavuus. Mutta tärkeintä on rakkaudelle antaa tilaisuus. Muista se, niin voittaa aikavuus.
There we are, a song from Finland there. One that I can imagine like a lot of people finding quite pretty, and one that I can also imagine like quite a few people not remembering too much. It's nice enough from Finland, I would say. We got Daily Do coming up next. If you know Daily Do, then you know what to expect. This is the song from Portugal. Portugal, who of course had a bit of a rough one in our last watch-along, which was, I think, 2 weeks ago, but in 1977, didn't do particularly well. Oh, yeah, littering. Funny. Absolute shambles you are, sir. I shake my head to you. Anyway, Portugal, with Daily Do here. This is song number 5, I want to say, which means we're a fourth of the way through. Audience is looking mildly entertained so far. Yeah. It's not a positive. Okay, anyway. Finnish gang waiting. Ossi looks very content with what he did. Oh, look at him. Oh, what a sweet man. He's just... Oh, I just gotta like him. Now this is a song I daily do not like. That's clever. I like that. Nice one, Famicom. Let's see if anyone does daily do like it. Yes. Here we go. Portugal. Thank you, Daily-doo. If you did not catch the song title of that one, let me tell you that it was Pigs. Pigs with hats. We're 5 songs in, which means, of course, we need the obligatory break of talking in French. We just heard... Mr. Pitbull's microphone is unfortunately very low every single time that he starts talking. It's like they didn't realize he was a host. I don't know. France, our little host entry coming up next here then. Song number 6. And if I do remember correctly, I mean, in my humble opinion, the show has not been off to a good start. I think France is pretty good though, personally, but you know me, it's a man in a suit, which is usually, you know, it's just, for some reason I usually like those kind of songs, but anyway. France is up next anyway. Let me know what you think of it. Song number 6.
Il y aura toujours des violons.
Si tu n'aimes pas la pluie, allez vivre au soleil d'Italie. Si tu veux, tu peux bien changer de garçon. Si tu n'aimes pas ma chanson, et si tu en as envie, fais même la révolution. Mais il y aura toujours des violons. il y aura toujours des chansons qui disent que c'est pour toujours. Mais il y aura toujours des amants pour se retrouver à Cherbourg. Mais il y aura toujours des enfants pour se jurer un grand amour. Tu peux bien t'habiller en jean, en pantalon ou en smoking, vivre comme un homme, être libre si tu veux. Tu peux bien dire que le mariage, ce n'est vraiment pas de ton âge. Je connais ce sentiment, pour toi la vie n'est qu'un voyage. Mais il y aura toujours des violons pour jouer les chansons d'amour. Mais il y aura toujours des chansons qui disent que c'est pour toujours. Mais il y aura toujours des amants pour se retrouver à Cherbourg. Mais il y aura toujours des enfants pour se jurer un grand amour. Mais il y aura toujours des violons pour jouer les chansons d'amour. Mais il y aura toujours des chansons qui disent que c'est pour toujours. Mais il y aura toujours des amants pour se retrouver à Cherbourg. Mais il y aura toujours des enfants pour se jurer un grand amour.
It's nice enough. A first song that also really spoke to me in the way that the orchestra sounds fantastic in this one, I have to say. Particularly those strings, just kind of carrying that and really kind of like putting a bit of a shimmer on top of everything there. Nice enough, very professional, I'd say. Perhaps a bit on the repetitive side towards the very end with one too many loops of the chorus, but I do enjoy that. I think the melody is quite nice and it's well presented. So I like that from France. I completely missed who went up the elevator. Ah! Okay, so we have a little bit of an intriguing situation going up the elevator here. We have the French waiting for the Spanish. It's a good thing we cut away from it, because we do not want to see what's going to happen. No, we do not dare. What will happen when the French and the Spanish cross? This will not end well. Look out! They're coming! The Spaniards! Oh, that was... Oh, wholly peaceful. Okay. Maybe that handshake was a bit of a voodoo or something, you know? It's like bad luck. What do I know? We're gonna listen to Spain now. That is a hairdo I do approve of. Ramon. Let's go!
Michelle, ¿dónde estás? Yo no sé si tú recordarás el verano que juntos pasamos los dos y que nunca podré yo olvidar. Oh Michelle, te perdí, nunca más he sabido de ti. Solo espero que un día regreses a mí y de nuevo te pueda pedir. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un vals? Na 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 na. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un vals? Na 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 na. Bailemos un vals. Bailemos un vals. Oh Michelle, ¿dónde estás? Yo no sé si tú recordarás el verano que juntos pasamos los dos y que nunca podré yo olvidar. Oh Michelle, te perdí, nunca más he sabido de ti. Solo espero que un día regreses a mí y de nuevo te pueda pedir. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un pas? Na 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 na. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un pas? Na 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 na. Bailemos un pas. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un pas? Na 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 na. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? ¿Quieres que bailemos un pas? Na 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 na. Bailemos un pas. Bailemos un pas. Bailemos un pas.
Well, Bailemos un vals. Yes, yes, yes. A nice little rhythm to that song, I would say. Oh, it's time! It's time! It is indeed time. Quickly about Spain, though. Like, I haven't noticed until now how, like, those backing vocals are a bit on the shrill side, really. It kind of disturbed me a little bit as I listened to that. However, who cares? It is time for the one, the only, the Coco, Royaume-Uni, and let's see if anyone can be a threat to our gang of coolest outfits in the selection tonight. And our gang with the coolest... What is it called? The thing that the drummer is singing through. He has like a thing that makes him sound like this. I don't know what it's called in English. I'm terribly sorry. My language skills are somewhat limited. But here they are, the gang coming out. Spaniards are wishing them good luck. These dazzling outfits are gonna take us all by storm. Coco, let's go.
Dirigerte han England fram til seier med Seija Simola med Brotherhood of Man. Men nå altså Coco, The Bad Old Days.
I was tossed and turning like a ship without a sea. I was lost for learning like a song without a key.
Remember when I was all alone without a soul to call my friend? Who'd have thought those days would ever end?
Those were the bad old days. Before I had your love to guide me. Sad old days, you set me free. From all those bad old days, it put all the good inside of me.
Those were the
Bad old days, before I had you there beside me. Sad old days, you sing and you sing. Took the bad old days, it put all the good inside of me. Remember who walked into my life and put their foot inside my shoe? Now what was just a place for one is home for two.
Remember why I'm gonna stay with you until the day I die. We can watch the good old days go by.
Those were the bad old days. Before I had your love to guide me. Sad old days, you set me free. From all those bad old days, you put all the good inside of me. Dooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Those were the bad old days. Before I had you there beside me. Sad old days,
There we are. Terry's getting excited backstage. I'm getting excited in my chair. That was the Bad Old Days, which is honestly, it's a very catchy song. Like, it's stuck in here. One thing that I'm very, like, a bit disappointed with about it, though, is, like, the absolute, like, the schism between the verse and the chorus. It's, like, too severe in my book. I just don't care. Like, I don't really get why the verses are so scaled back as they really are. Because the chorus is, you know, catchy, it's fun, it's bouncy, but, anyway, we got Swiss. It's time for Switzerland. It's time for Vivre. No, it's the other Vivre. The other Vivre, which is, you know, in my opinion, it's pretty decent, honestly. I think this song from Switzerland here. So, let me know what you think of Vivre here. What number are we on? Could this be number 8 or 9, maybe, in the running order? I want to say 9. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 9. So we're almost halfway through the show. I guess we're gonna have an intermission again after the song number 10, where we need to listen to some French speaking. But don't mind me. We're gonna listen to some French singing now. So let's listen to Switzerland.
Pourquoi ne pas croire à la belle histoire qui fait chanter le cœur et les saisons? Je veux tout oublier dans tes bras et tout recommencer avec toi, partager les couleurs et les chansons. Pourquoi ne pas suivre cette belle histoire? Pourquoi ne pas sourire au nouveau jour? Nous nous évaderons, mon amour, et nous retrouverons la chanson que nous vivrons enfin à l'unisson. Pourquoi ne pas croire à la belle histoire qui fait chanter le cœur et le printemps? Ma vie a commencé avec toi, le soleil s'est levé dans la joie, tu m'as fait retrouver mon cœur d'enfant.
Vivre. Okay, song from Switzerland. Oh, okay, wait. I'm getting excited. Wait. Okay, so the song from Switzerland there, I think definitely has to be said that the vocals are probably the strongest part of the song. I think they're very, very, very nice. I don't mind the song either, you know. I think it's quite decent all around. So not too bad there from Switzerland. I can understand why. I read a few comments about there not being any personality and it's quite anonymous, and I get that, to be honest. I don't think it stands out particularly much, but it's still enjoyable enough. For me, Belgium is up next, of course, so I will be shutting up and I will just be taking it in. Let's see what you think of Belgium. I know some people like it, some people don't. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. I will be paying full attention to Mr. Jahn here as he soon comes out of the elevator. There he is. Completely not acknowledging the Swiss gang at all. He's focused, tunnel vision on his performance. Well, let's see. Camera's gonna catch up with us. Yes, there we go. Alright. This is a danger to Coco. Yep, I would think so as well. Illusion. Alright. Belgium, song number 10.
Ça vous met dans le cœur des crayons de couleur pour dessiner le monde. L'amour, on devient musicien, de vrais petits Chopin, rien que pour une blonde. L'amour, c'est tellement fantastique. Ça met le bonheur en musique, ça rit de toute sa symphonie. L'amour, ça fait changer la vie. L'amour, ça vous met dans les yeux un regard fabuleux qui vous change un visage. L'amour, ça vous donne des ailes pour monter dans le ciel jusqu'au 7e étage. L'amour, c'est tellement fantastique, ça met le bonheur en musique, ça sa symphonie. L'amour, ça fait changer la vie. L'amour, c'est un grand magicien qui vous change un chagrin en moins d'une seconde. L'amour, en un mot commençant, ça vous donne 20 ans dans tous les coins du monde. L'amour, c'est tellement fantastique, ça met le bonheur en musique, ça rit de toute sa symphonie. L'amour, ça fait chanter la vie.
You know me. That's my baby. That's my baby right there. Good thing we're gonna listen to some French now, because now I can actually start just gushing over what I just listened to. One thing that, does the camera ever leave him, throughout that performance? I think it's lovely just how they presented that. It's just all about him from start to finish. But what probably my favorite aspect of that song is the actual composition of it, but mainly how the layers keep developing as the song progresses. It's a proper escalation throughout the song. There is something added in each new section. It's a very repetitive structure when you think of it melodically, because it's the same core section just being repeated, but every time it's being repeated there are new layers being stacked on top to actually give that song the development and the gradual increase, which is my favorite aspect of it, I would say. Also quite an elongated little applause session for Belgium there from the audience, which I do appreciate, of course. Now, next up is, I think it was the Netherlands, wasn't it? Is this... It's okay? Wait, is it... It's the thumbs up they do, right? It is It's Okay. So It's Okay, Netherlands. You're up next. Song number 11. Means of course we're more than halfway through the show. A lot of upbeat songs in the second half, I'll warn you for that. Netherlands first.
Is okay.
Je kan er niet meer tegen, al die problemen elke dag. Zie je geen zon, maar storm en regen, is er alleen maar tegenslag. Dan is er hier een vrolijk liedje, voor een probleem het medicijn. Zing het eens mee, want dan geniet je, weg met je zorgen, voel je fijn. Is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Leef met wat sympathie voor mensen om je heen. Is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Streef naar wat sympathie, dan ben je nooit alleen. Heb je geen cent om iets te kopen, komen je dromen nooit eens uit. En heb je zin om weg te lopen, neem dan meteen een goed besluit. Kijk om je heen, zie andere mensen, kijk naar jezelf en zie gelijk. Er is niet eens zoveel te wensen, als je gezond bent, ben je rijk. Is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Leef met wat sympathie voor mensen om je heen. Is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Streef naar wat sympathie, dan ben je nooit alleen. Het is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Leef met wat sympathie voor mensen om je heen. Het is oké, zing die melodie, leg en in harmonie. Leef naar wat sympathie, dan ben je nooit alleen.
Thank you. It's okay, Netherlands. Now please vacate the stage for the real... I don't know what to say. It's a banger coming up anyway. But yeah, that's the Netherlands. It's quite an upbeat, jolly little tune. Perhaps not the most musically complex or profound, but it's not really setting out to be that. So yeah, maybe you enjoyed the Netherlands there. I'm gonna be enjoying the song from Turkey, which is I think it's called Sevince, Sevinch. I don't know. The pronunciation is not really my thing. The audience is still moderately intrigued by what's going on stage, but they're about to get their socks. What is it? What is the expression? Blasted off? I don't know. Anyway, we got the Turkish gang coming up here. Can we get some points on the turkey tonight? I sure hope so. Let's see. Song number 12.
Man kunde välja vilket språk man kunde sjunga på. Det har sang de fleste på engelsk eller på fransk. Dirigenten Ono Tunç dirigerer Sevince.
A lot of intensity in the track. It's very fiery in a way. It's just bursts of sound just coming out of everywhere. And it's just, you know, I really like the energy and overall intensity of that track, and a lot of impact and fun. It's very, very fun. A lot of choreography, a lot of clapping, you know, it's good stuff. Now, speaking of good stuff, believe it or not, but Germany will add to that selection, in my book anyway. This is Feuer, which is a classic little entry from Germany here. One that I do think is very, very good. Maybe you will think the same. This is how do you say her name in German? Is it Irene or is it still Irene? You know, I don't know. But let's see her enter from the elevator here. They're stuck somewhere. No, there she is. She's very elegantly just walking out of it. Disregarding the Turkish compass. Oh, no, okay, there we go. Ah, some kisses. Yes, how lovely. Küssen. Anyway, Fire is our next little song that we're gonna listen to here. Perhaps you like it. I know many people do, myself included.
I ren själ med Fire.
Ich lass mich nie von den Männern interessieren, hab ich geschworen. Was sie auch reden, es macht mich nicht heiß, ich lass sie schwören. Doch da kam einer, der sagte mir dann, willst du denn leben, als rühr mich nicht an. Denkst du denn nie daran? Feuer, Feuer, brenn nicht nur im Kamin. Feuer, Feuer, brennt doch auch in mir drin. Und es wird heißer und heißer durch deine Liebe. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keine entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist gar nicht in Gefahr. Wenn ich mir heute auch die Finger verbrenne, es tut mir gar nicht leid. Ist Feuer gefährlich? Ich denke daran, mal bei Gelegenheit. Heute will ich wissen, es ist sonderbar. Morgen werd ich nicht mehr sein, wie ich war. Und das machst du mir klar. Feuer, Feuer, brenn nicht nur im Kamin. Feuer, Feuer, brennt doch auch in mir drin. Und es wird heißer und heißer durch deine Liebe. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keiner entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist gar nicht in Gefahr. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keiner entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist gar nicht in
You know, to me, it's just very complete. A lot of fun details on the track. I love the instrumentation that it has, and like particularly those. And then the chorus is quite explosive. It's very catchy, very memorable. I like the presentation of it. I think a lot of things just really work about it. However, I did see your comment, Tibor. Apparently, the lyrics are embarrassing. So good to know. However, I haven't not listened to them. She could, for instance, she could be singing. Ich habe ein Kartoffel in meinen Hosen, and I wouldn't care, you know, because it's still a banger in here anyway. So yeah, Fire indeed. We're moving on to the next song. Oh, we're having hugs and kisses backstage. How lovely. Also, in case you're, you know, excited about Germany in the next few watch-alongs, you should be, because I am. Germany are in a very good, like they're starting a very good streak now from this year moving forward. Oh, it's Monaco! Le Jardin de Monaco. Je m'appelle Baguette. Let's go. Le Jardin de Monaco, which is one of the most fun song titles to say. And one of the most fun songs this year, in my opinion. I like this one.
La La petite fille qui jouait au cerceau dit, tu t'en souviens?
Le petit garçon qui jouait au ballon, oui, je m'en souviens.
On regardait les voiliers italiens, oh oui, c'était bien.
Il y avait un petit square,
Des balançoires, et tu me donnais la main.
dans les jardins de Monaco. Chaplin aurait pu rencontrer Garbo. Annie m'a peut-être embrassé Bardot, comme toi et moi. Dans les jardins de Monaco, parmi les fleurs au milieu des oiseaux, Juliette a dû rencontrer Roméo, comme toi et moi.
La petite fille qui me jetait du sable, dis tu t'en souviens?
Le petit garçon qui volait des cerises, moi je l'aimais bien.
Il y a longtemps que je t'aime et tu sais, non rien n'a changé.
À la claire fontaine,
Il y a toujours un amour à partager.
dans les jardins de Monaco, Chaplin aurait pu rencontrer Garbo. Maggie m'a peut-être embrassé Bardot, comme toi et moi. Dans les jardins de Monaco, parmi les fleurs au milieu des oiseaux, Juliette a dû rencontrer Roméo, comme toi et moi. Dans les jardins de Monaco, Chaplin aurait pu rencontrer Garbo. Annie m'a peut-être embrassé Bardot, comme toi et moi. Dans les jardins de Monaco, on écrira un nouveau scénario. Pour toi et moi ce sera le plus beau. Dans les jardins de Monaco.
Banger, banger. I love that chorus. I love the hook. The choreography needs, a bit of work, maybe, but well, obviously, 50 years later, it definitely needs work. But honestly, banger, catchy, lovely, fantastic. Speaking of that, Grease up next. It's time to listen to the song about Charlie Chaplin. Have you been waiting for this one? I'm sure you have, because I have. This is another very intriguing and very fun one in my book. A lot of fun songs this year. Like the second half of the show is definitely the stronger part. There are a lot of fun songs in that part. So I think we're in for a little good streak now. Grease up next with something I approve of. A lot of excitement in the Monegasque gang here. And one dude from the Greek gang, the conductor, he just stopped. He's like, I can't go. Malaka, I will go anyway. And then, just goes, as you do in Greece, along with a frappe. Anyway, we got Charlie Chaplin up next here. Haris Andreadis. Ella, let's go.
Νάτος και έρχεται από τη γωνία, καπελάκι μαύρο ασορτί, στην παιδιαστική μας αγωνία, τα χαλαστήν όμως θα τον βρει. Κόκκινο γαρίφαλο στο πέτο, μπαστούνάκι σπόκι και καημός, χώρια από τσιγάρα το πακέτο, κι άρχισε να βρέχει ο ουρανός. Charlie Chaplin, έλα στο όνειρο μας να γελάσουμε. Charlie Chaplin,
πίσω και με πήγαινε μακριά. Δεν μας μην τελειώσει η αλήθεια, δεν μας μην τελειώσει η ανθρωπιά. Τσάρλι, Τσάρλι, έλα στο όνειρό μας να γελάσουμε. Τσάρλι, Τσάρλι, απόψε ό,τι δούμε, ό,τι προφτάσουμε. Τσάρλι, Τσάρλι, το όνειρο που πω σαν τις ταινίες σου. Τσάρλι, Τσάρλι, ας ζήσουμε ξανά τις ιστορίες σου. Τσάρλι, 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 Τσάρλι.
Ah, that's a very nice little entertainment from Greece there, in my opinion. Very unfortunate with all of these technical difficulties that this one had like 4 of them within the space of 2 minutes, which is kind of unfortunate, or very unfortunate. But it is what it is. What can we do? One thing I just have to highlight about that song, just to listen to, like, when every time the chorus comes along, that little bass walk, or little, it's, you know, consistent throughout the whole chorus, but it's so fun. It's just so distinct in there. A lot of emphasis on the bass, just moving all the time, and just has this stair-like movement, and it's just so groovy. I just move along to that walk all the time. Anyway, we're in for the final 5 songs here. We got Välkommen tillbaka! Yes! Danmark, Tuborg! Ja! Vi er røde, vi er hvide, vi er Danmark! It's time for Boom Boom.
Her kommer de.
Chaka chaka, your kisses laka laka. Anyway, okay, the gang is here. The gang's all here. Denmark. Tuborg! Ja! Carlsberg!
Er deres største suksess.
Here we go. Here we go. Time to put on your smiles. I will anyway.
Dirigenten er på plass. Og vi får høre Boom Boom med den danske gruppen Mabel.
Hvad er det, der er galt med mig? Jeg føler mig lidt sløj. Jeg tror, det er problemer, eller alt for mig mål. Nej, du, jeg ryger ikke, og trækker ikke spor. Så er det nok din kondition, der er værre end du tror. Nej, jeg gik op til lægen, og ved du, hvad han sagde? At du skulle holde op med livets goder for i dag. Jeg lagde mig på briksen, og han undersøgte mig. Hvad skete der? Hvad sagde han? Hvad er der galt med dig? Det er helt naturligt. Hjertet hamrer løs, når man er forelsket i en bil. Hvis man mærker kæmpe slag, så bliver man lidt nervøs. Det er kærlighed, der banker på indeni. Og det siger boom, boom, og boom, boom er løs. Det føles som en torden, der i mit bryst, ja, det siger boom, boom, og banker som det sat. Det hamrer, og det banker dag og nat. Nu kan jeg godt forstå, hvorfor du går og er så bleg. Leder mig, sig mig, hvad tror du, der er på vej? Det er den store kærlighed, jeg ved det fra mig selv. Så du har haft det, ligesom jeg. Fortæl, fortæl, fortæl. Det er helt naturligt, hjertet hamrer løs, når man er forelsket i en bil. Hvis man mærker kæmpe slag, så bliver man lidt nervøs. Det er kærlighed, der banker på indeni. Og det siger boom, boom, og boom, boom er løs. Det føles som en torden, der i mit bryst, ja, det siger boom, boom, og banker som det sat. Det hamrer, og det banker dag og nat.
Let's put a smile on that face. Yes, yes. That is, if you're from Scandinavia, I would say, this is just the well, I'm not gonna, say every Scandinavian, but, honestly, this kind of music, it's just so familiar and charming and nostalgic and joyous, upbringing, like uplifting. Yes, like I love every single second of that. It puts me in such a good mood. I love the energy of it. I love the charm. I just love everything about how they present it as well. They're just going completely gimmicky and not holding back in the slightest, and have a very catchy song at that as well. I love the little call response thing they're doing in the verses. The lyrics are very sweet. It's everything about it is just very appealing to me, because I'm a Swede. If you're from, I don't know, Uzbekistan, maybe you don't have the same feeling. Maybe you'd rather listen to Kokshiguli. If you know Kokshiguli, then you're good for you. That's an Uzbeki banger. Completely irrelevant information right now. We got Baccarat going on stage now. It's not for Spain, it's for Luxembourg, because that's what Luxembourg does. Let's listen to Parlez-vous français. Yes.
Parlez-vous français med Baccarat.
Wow, bonne journée. Comment cela a été l'île, la mer, la plage? Comme un rêve, Maria. Dis-le-moi, non? As-tu compris l'important de savoir le français? Je ne sais, c'est-à-dire le faire de cœur, vas-y. À la plage, un peu l'après-midi, le soleil te réveille. Quelqu'un homme, un bassin, un visage sans alliage. Je suis blé très dangereux. Et alors, où c'est-on? Où il vient chez moi comme un brigand. Demande à parlez-vous français? La langue d'amour et de l'été. Voilà, c'est une chance, c'est un cours de vacances. Mais on y soit qui mal y pense. Il me dit parlez-vous français? Mais c'est nous, laissez-moi prier. De boire de lumière, d'une jolie manière de faire l'amour à mon français. L'année prochaine, plus d'une semaine, nous irons là-bas ensemble. Nous serons, c'est si beau, nous serons, c'est si beau, nous serons comme les belles de Paris. Nous dirons parlez-vous français? Mais c'est nous, laissez-moi prier. Et voir les lumières, une jolie manière de faire l'amour à mon français. Olé! Parlez-vous français? La langue d'amour et de l'été. Voilà, c'est une chance. D'un cours de vacances, mais on y soit qui mal y pense. Parlez-vous français? Mais c'est nous, laissez-moi prier. De voir la lumière, d'une jolie manière. Demandez, parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français? Non, baguette, sacré bleu, Tour Eiffel. Thank you very much, Baccarat. I just love the comment. Well, I have to find the comment because it's a beautiful, brilliant comment, which just sums up Luxembourg in Eurovision, really. Let's see where it was and who said it. as Israel are getting ready to take the stage here. Yes, Anti-Addicte, Luxembourg, represented by Spanish group, asking if we speak French, lyrics by a German. Of course, I just love that. That is perfect summary of everything that was Parlez-vous français. But to be honest, I do find a lot of enjoyment in that. I think it's very, very fun. Has to be said, the choreography is there. It's quite simple, but that's kind of the point as well, because it's supposed to be accessible. And then a dance break. Why not, you know? And yeah, you know, it's very harmless at the end of the day. There's not a lot of complexity surrounding it. It's just straight to the point. Enjoyable. For me. Baguette count 3. Baguette. Make that 4. You say 4? 4? Yeah? 4? Yeah? 4 baguettes. Okay, Israel up next with Abani B. Another female conductor, of course. Is this... I'm not gonna... Is it the last female conductor we're gonna get? No, it's not. I'm sure there will be more, but they're obviously very rare. Nice to see one here. Israel up next. Yeah, song from Israel, high in energy, high in catchiness, high in fun. And obviously, the coolest little bongo break that you can think of. It's on par with the... What is that? The Dutch song that we had in the best of final in the 60s, there was a lot of bongos in. I think it's... It is genoeg. It's another classic, you know. Let's see how far Israel will go tonight. Maybe they will win. I'm sure you know what happened in real life. They did not get 0 points, if that's what you were thinking. I think we only have 2 songs left. Austria and Sweden. Is there anything else I'm missing? I think it's only Austria and Sweden left, but I could be wrong, honestly. But Mrs. Caroline Robinson is the next song we're going to listen to, which is honestly another little catchy tune coming up here. I'm with you, Magnus. I also do like Ole Ole a bit better, by Ijar. He's a fantastic vocalist, though, it has to be said. He's a fantastic performer, just beams of charisma on stage. Okay. Mrs. Caroline Robinson. Let's go. Richard Österreicher, ja.
Det är klart för Springtime med Mrs. Caroline Robinson.
Mrs. Caroline Robinson fliegt nur mit einem Luftballon, denn sie hat den Besen satt als Nobelhexe diese Stadt. Mrs. Caroline Robinson, die Telepathie und Television, Schwefelgrach, Chanel und Bach, Mode macht sie schwach. Wenn sie will, ist es still, nur die Turbo schlägt. Mitternacht, die Sonne lacht, der Mond schnarcht unerträgt. Ein Wunder ist geschehen und niemand kann verstehen, warum, weshalb, wieso. Es ist heute Hexenshow. Mrs. Caroline Robinson ist für Männer die Sensation. Sexappeal statt Besenstiel, seit sie von der Besen spielt. Mrs. Caroline Robinson, die Telepathie und Television, Schwefelgrach, Chanel und Bach, Mode macht sie schwach. Wenn ein Hund ohne Grund einmal Zeitung liest, ungeniert die Frauen studiert, glaube, was du siehst. Ein Wunder ist geschehen und niemand kann verstehen, warum, weshalb, wieso. Es ist heute Hexenshow. Mrs. Caroline Robinson fliegt nun mit einem Luftballon, denn sie hat den Besen satt als Nobelhexe diese Stadt. Mrs. Caroline Robinson, die Telepathie und Television, Schwefelgrach, Chanel und Bach, Mode macht sie schwach. Mrs. Caroline Robinson ist für Männer die Sensation. Sexappeal statt Besenstiel, seit sie von der Besen fiel. Mrs. Caroline Robinson, die Telepathie und Television, Schwefelgrach, Chanel und Bach, Mode macht sie schwach.
How charming, I think. No, but you know, it's just a straight to the point, kind of accessible little acoustic pop tune there. Björn Skifs is already getting lost on his way to the stage. That's not the only thing he's gonna lose tonight. Men skratta då för fan. Anyway, he's getting into the elevator and looking very... His group is looking very confused. He's looking very secure. Shouldn't be. The Swede is the final country performing tonight with Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. And of course, I probably mentioned this last season when the Watchalongs as well, but you know the hooga chaka, hooga, hooga, hooga chaka. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. That song, it's him. I'm sure everyone already knew that, but yes. Let's cue the gibberish lyrics in the start and the rest of the banging tune coming up after it by Björn Skifs. It always gets worse towards the night. And boy oh boy, is that true.
Bengt Palmers är det igen.
Let's go Bengt, let's go Björn.
Björn Skifs.
Let's hear it.
Och det blir alltid värre framåt natten.
Dagarna och kvällarna, då lever jag. Sköt mitt bäst i vilken öl och in så på kvällen. Sticker ut och tar en öl och hör ett band. Jag dansar väl om året fint av värmen från någon flicka. Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. Långt från alla ljusen, alla skratten. Ligger vaken, tänker på dig. Minns för mycket och är ensam. Hittar alltid på någonting, gör vad jag vill. Har ingen att ta hänsyn till och ingen tid att passa. Går på bio, spelar squash när jag får lust. Och käkar sent och dyrt och gott. Ja, det är rätt bra på kvällen. Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. Långt från alla ljus och alla skratten. Ligger vaken, tänker på dig. Minns för mycket och är ensam. Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. Långt från alla ljusen, alla skratten. Ligger vaken, tänker på dig. Minns för mycket och är ensam. Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. Långt från alla ljusen, alla skratten. Det blir alltid värre framåt natten.
There we are, the final song of the evening, Sweden rounding us off with that title is definitely not being able to see what it says. Anyway, yes, det blir alltid värre framåt natten, and that was the final song of the evening. We've got some cool little effects going on screen right now. We also, of course, have a recap. However, now I just need to mention before I start playing the recap here that the voting is now open. Let's actually take a look here on my phone here what deadline Darren has put on the deadline. Oh, 5 minutes past. He's very generous with time tonight. You got 22 minutes to vote, which is plenty of time, so you have no excuses not to get your votes in. So yeah, get onto the Discord server in the description if you want to get the voting link. You can also vote via the website, so get on over there. And yeah, you have 22 minutes. No excuses if you don't make it in time. Like, come on, 22 minutes to vote for 10 songs. And now you're even going to get some help because there's a recap coming up that you can use to put together your votes. So use it wisely. And yeah, see you soon.
Morning light, and the music makes it easier, but it doesn't make it right. And the man is born to do one thing, and I was born to sing. And I must take the good times and the bad times that it brings. And I missed you in the morning, but most of all at night. And I couldn't stop the music, but I tried. With solen är när, imorgon.
et même la révolution. Mais il y aura toujours des violons pour jouer les chansons d'amour. Mais il y aura toujours des chansons qui disent que c'est pour toujours. Mais il y aura toujours des amants pour se retrouver à. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? Qui est-ce que bailemos un vals? La 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 la. Bailemos un vals. Bailemos un vals. Bailemos un vals. Dooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Those were the bad old days. Before I had you here beside me. Those were the bad old days. You took the bad old days and you put all the good inside of me. Those were the bad old days. Those were the bad old days. You put all.
Vivre, nous allons vivre 1 million de bonheurs pour traverser les heures comme des oiseaux libres. Vivre, je veux le vivre, ce rêve musical pour cueillir les étoiles.
L'amour, c'est tellement fantastique. Ça met le bonheur en musique. Ça rit de toute sa symphonie. L'amour, ça fait changer la vie.
Brennt doch auch in mir drin und es wird heißer und heißer durch deine Liebe. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keiner entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist da.
Dans les jardins de Monaco, Chapine aurait pu rencontrer Garbeau. Fanny m'a peut-être embrassé Bardot, comme toi et moi. Dans les jardins de Monaco, parmi les fleurs au milieu des oiseaux, Juliette a dû rencontrer Roméo.
Charlie Chaplin, koniu was Augustin Jesus. Charlie Chaplin, Aziz Mexana, this is not Jesus. Charlie Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin.
Visste mer var kæmpesmag, så bliver man næsten nervøs. Det erklærer lidt af bange for vort lille liv. Og det siger boom, boom, og boom, boom er lyst. Det føles som en torden, der i mit bryst. Ja, det siger boom, boom, og fanger som besat. Det har morgen, det fanger dag.
Le land d'amour et de l'été. Voilà, c'est une chance, c'est un tour de vacances. Mais on y soit qui va les passes. Il mérite pas les vous passer. Mais c'est nous, laissez-moi prier. De boire de la lumière, d'une jolie marnière, de faire l'amour à mon
Amani, be a boy, Mrs. Caroline Robinson fliegt noch mit einem Luftballon, denn sie hat den Besen satt als Nobelhexe dieser Stadt. Mrs. Caroline Robinson gibt Telepathie und Television, Schwefelgrad, Chanellenbad, Mode macht sie schwach. Mrs. Caroline Det blir alltid värre framåt natten. Långt från alla ljusen, alla skratten. Ligger vaken, tänker på dig. Minns för mycket, ensam.
Alright, that was the entire recap. We're back with Mr. Hostman casually trundling onto stage. Get your votes in. You have 13 more minutes to do so. I did also notice that the recap audio got lower after Germany and moving forward. That's just the way that the recap actually worked through the software here. So I did not turn down the volume. I'm sorry if it ruined your experience for the recap. Nothing I can do, unfortunately. Hopefully you get your points in the way you prefer them either way. And hopefully you heard something, because I heard quite a bit in my headphones still, so I think you'll manage.
For the song representing its own country,
Yes.
so impartiality is guaranteed. For each jury, the chairman has been
We've
selected
got some
by
rules
an official
going on here.
television body of the country concerned among the members of
Has
the
it been
staff,
selected by a buddy?
and the jury itself cannot include any show business nor song world personality. This
Any
is second
show
guarantee
business
for
or
the
song world personality?
very moment each
How
chairman
times have
is
changed, huh?
selecting his
The jury is not allowed to include a showbiz or song. What was his name? Song.
establishing the ratings.
I liked
In a few
his.
minutes
I
we
liked
shall
his.
receive here in Paris the ratings
his wording,
decided by
and I
each
forgot it.
country,
Looks like it's
and
snowing.
Each case
Sure
called
it is.
out by the jury's secretary spokesman, and of course in the order followed since this contest has started. The song rated highest by each jury will be given 12 points. The song rated second will be given 10 points. The song rated third will get 8 points. The fourth
Okay,
one
need to
will
double
get
check
7,
that.
then 6, 5, 4,
Is this-
3, 2, 1.
This was a new system back then. When did they start to have this system? It wasn't. We've had it for a few years now, haven't
As
we?
they arrive, these points will be posted
think.
here in Paris on the scoreboard. And the
Am I that bad at
scrutineer,
keeping up?
Mr. Nave and his team
Mr.
will check
Nave?
that the points
No,
of
no,
the
no, no,
judgment
no.
and
It's Mr.
decisions
Nave.
are carried out correctly.
Mr. Nave.
Now, one last but very important point. Each jury has undertaken to shut off the sound and vision on its television set for the whole time that the other countries are giving their ratings until it has voted itself. In
Since
this
75,
way,
yeah, that's
the
right.
voting
All right.
results announced before theirs will not influence any national jury. It may seem a little bit complicated, a little bit strict, but I shall say so
Okay,
much
who's the
better.
biggest threat to
It's such
Coco?
an
What are we saying?
contest on such a international level.
Has
one
to
is
be
never
Mr.
too strict,
What
one
do you
is
call it?
never, shall we
Suspenders,
say,
right?
too careful.
Mr. Susp guy. Yawn.
Bien voilà.
Ah, time for French, yes. My time has come to talk over this lady. Now, in the case of anyone that has an interest in finding out how to make the best apple pie on this side of the Mississippi River, this channel is not for you. However, this channel is for you if you're into, you know, casually making fun of France and French and other French related things. I'm making fun of it. It's not really making fun of it. It's just being mean towards it. I should definitely tone it down, but for some reason today I just can't help myself, you know. I've had a rough little day. It's been a long day, everyone. Hopefully you all have had a wonderful day, though. Make sure that you do vote to make it an even lovelier day. You have 9 minutes to do so. So no rush, but don't forget, you know. If you do forget, Darren's gonna hunt you down. And Darren will tag you in the Discord messages, in the Discord tags, and you will be like, oh, Darren tagged me again, I'm on his watch list. And you don't wanna be on the naughty list, you know? So yeah. Detta är en bestämmelse. Really, huh? Ah, she's repeating the rules for voting. Yes, yes. Ouch, good. What did I do that hurt? I probably did something that hurt. Anyway. More Bosnians than Belgians in the vote tonight. Ooh. Très intéressant. Very, very intriguing. What should we talk about, everyone, while we're waiting for this to go on? Do we have an interval like this year? I really hope so. I need to know what the French have been cooking up. I mean, this is the last time France ever hosted Eurovision, you know? Gotta go out on a high. Will it ever happen again? Who knows? I mean, at certain times in the last few years, I felt like, will Eurovision even, you know, keep being a thing? It's still there, for better or for worse, but, you know, will France ever win again? I don't know. How are you doing, y'all? Yeah, exactly, that's where I am at right now as well. We're talking so much French that I'm just like, okay, how is everyone? Let's see what's going on here. Stéphane Grappelli. And my left ear... Ow! What is the audio mixing of this here? Okay. I can't bump up the volume until they fix out this. Okay. Now, that is lovely. The audience being solely in the left ear is less lovely. Oh, we're getting more? Yehudi Menuhin. Oh, that's funny to say. Alright, let's keep it going. Now, while I do appreciate a good violinist or two, that one became quite rough to listen to due to the awful panning from the French team over here. I don't know why the left ear is just completely bleeding on me right now, but you know, that's what I get for wearing headphones, I suppose. We're moving on to looking at a scoreboard. We're already getting voting, okay.
Italia for 10 poäng.
10 points to Italy. Damn, Ireland. I see your game. France, 6 points, okay. How many points for Coco?
England for 3
Terry's not satisfied with that. Terry will say, 3? I thought we could trust you, Ireland. Apparently not.
fra Irland.
12 points to Belgium. Ireland,
Selvfølgelig foreløpig.
I see you. I see you. Germany 1 point.
Tyskland for 1 poeng.
Tyskland for 1 point. The Norwegian commentators suddenly came to life.
For 4 poeng.
Monaco, 4 points.
Campest scoreboard ever.
Hellas
I mean, the top part certainly is something. That's for sure.
Luxembourg for 2 poeng fra Irland.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
And Israel 8 points. Is there anything left? 5 hasn't been given out, I think. Yep. Oh, look at that.
Og svenskene får 5 poeng
Og
fra
svenskene får 5 poeng. Ha, you can't say that about your own country tonight, Mr. Norway commentator, man.
Belgia på førsteplass.
There's something funny going on there.
Hello, Norway, may I have your points, please?
Og vi er klare for den norske avstemningen.
We expect 12 points from you, Norway. What?
Full score.
Excuse me, Norway.
Island fra Norge 12
Thought we
poeng.
were friends.
Italia får 6 poeng fra Norge og går opp
Group, we have a technical issue. Keep entertaining everyone. You put a lot of pressure on me now.
2 første poeng fra Norge.
What do I do? What do I do? What did I do? What did I do?
Norge får 3 poeng opp til 9.
Wanna hear some funny jokes?
Switzerland,
Og Sveits får sine
How
6
about
poeng fra Norge.
Norway in Eurovision? Haha.
Belgium, 7 points.
Belgia får 7 poeng og går opp til 19.
What to do?
Tyrkia
Your disdain for Norway has
får
grown.
1 poeng fra Norge.
Perhaps.
Monaco får 4 poeng og går opp til 8.
Går upp till 8.
Israel får 8 poeng.
No one's gotten 12. Oh yeah, Ireland got to 12.
Sweden, 10 points.
Sweden 10 points.
10 poeng.
My man, my man.
Mange takk, Norge. Takk for hjelpen oss.
Learn French. Is that what I should do while we wait for Darren to fix his technical issues? I'll put up some French on my Duolingo. Should I do that? Sjung bra vibrationer. Var har du varit någonstans? Jag vet nog att det fanns. I don't know the lyrics to it. I just realized I need to look them up.
Portugal får 4 poeng.
Let's see. While they're voting here, we're gonna sing bra vibrationer.
Frankrike får 10 poeng og går opp til 19.
Let's see.
Sveits får 1 poeng.
Tell us about how your Spanish is coming along. Muy bien, señor. Una bolsa, por favor.
Får 6 poeng og går opp til
Okay, let's see.
20.
Okay.
Nederland får sine
Var har
5
du
poeng.
varit någonstans?
Tyskland
Jag vet
får
du
4 poeng.
att du fanns innan jag fick se dig. Visst fanns det andra i mitt liv, men mer än tidsfördriv. Det kunde ingen ge mig. Men idag känner jag något som jag aldrig
12
känt.
poeng og opp.
Jag kan se att det är något som hänt. Du ger mig bra vibrationer varje gång du tar din hand i min. Och varje gång du ler så får jag bra vibrationer som kan leda till något mycket mer. Och jag tror kärleken är på väg.
Irland får 3
Bam,
poeng.
bam, bam, med stora steg. Du, 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 Who's got on the 12s?
Spania.
Who's got on the 12s?
Får sine 7 første poeng fra Finland. Sveits.
Varsågod, Magnus.
Poeng
I
over
got you.
7.
Belgique 6 points.
What is
Belgia
C?
får 6 poeng, opp på 31.
Well, it's so mean. Has Groot stopped singing it? How mean?
Poeng
12 points.
How mean?
fra Finland,
Oh,
opp til 16.
Monaco
Crying.
8 points.
I'm gonna cry.
Monaco får 8 poeng, opp til 23. Hellas får 5 poeng, og går opp til 14.
Can you sing mil etter mil?
Israel får 10 poeng,
Oh, people like that in the hall.
opp på 34.
Pardon, pouvez-vous répéter le nom du pays? Suède.
Og Sverige
Suède
får 4 poeng
Sweden 4 points.
og 19 poeng.
Merci Helsinki. Merci beaucoup.
Israel har overtatt
Portugal.
ledelsen
Communiquez vos points, s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir.
foran Belgia.
Bonsoir.
Og Portugals resultater.
Italie.
Is anyone still on 0? Denmark still on 0?
Får 1 poeng,
Excuse me.
går opp
Excuse me. Can you sing Beatles? Eh.
2 points.
Frankrike får 2 poeng, opp til 23.
Royaume-Uni
Maybe not.
6 points. United
England
Maybe not.
får
6 points.
6 poeng,
6 points til England.
4 points.
Belgia
4
får
points.
4 poeng, opp til 35.
Allemagne 7 points. Germany 7
Tyskland
points.
får 7 poeng, opp til 23.
Monaco 5 points.
Monaco
5
får
points.
5 poeng og går opp til 28.
Wait, how do they count in Norway? He just said 82.
Grèce
Do they actually say
Greece
like the second
Hellas får 8
number
poeng
before the
og går
first?
opp på 22.
I don't get it. Oh my god, it's finally. Okay.
Og Luxembourg får
Congratulations, Bakara, you got a 12. That's completely irrelevant because we're moving on to the actual universe where everything is important. We're going to listen to, not Mr. Neef, we're going to listen to, oh, can you sing Lisa more? Lisa? No, we'll wait for 1988 watch along for that. Okay, let's hear from Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, what do you have on your mind, on your heart?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootivision 1978. Tonight, 220 people have voted. We've had 6 new voters. They are from Australia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Germany, Netherlands, and 2 from the United Kingdom. We have had 156 people leave -3 points, and we've also had 96 predictions. So now it's time to go Grooty.
Well, thank you very much, Darren. How lovely. Let me just get up the correct page here. 220 voters, you say. Of course, as always, we have 100 people being a part of the jury vote. Let me just make sure that I get everything correct here. Sorry. And I'm taking these. Okay, I see something absolutely glorious here on the little screen. I gotta be honest, my ears are actually hurting right now from all of the audio issues of tonight's show. Whoopsie daisy do. Oh, what is Streamlabs doing now? Oh, it's crashing. There we go. Oh, lovely. Look at the 2 little Grudionistis. We're starting the voting. Who's the first voter of tonight? Let's see. Ginger Euro 64. Welcome, first time voter. And you're first up. That's quite the introduction to have. And the first 12 goes to Belgium. Well, you could almost think that was my alternate account. Could you? I forgot to put up the YouTube chat on my phone here, so I should do that. As JC Eurovision fan is voting as number 2. We got some points for Israel there. We got some points for Germany to go up in the lead. And we got a 12 going to Luxembourg. There we are. Luxembourg up to 4th place then. Next up is Chippewa Valley Urbanist, and these are the first points dropping in there. We got 8 points for Israel, we got 10 points for Netherlands, and we have a 12 to Germany. Back up in the lead it goes. Next up is Fabami Bikom Gubui. I'm sure if I pronounce that more correctly as you wanted me to, then that would be great. But I'm slow in the head right now. Turkey got a 12, and Germany currently have 87.5% of the maximum possible points, which is very, very good score for them. We got Jeremil Ettermil, which is, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I approve. We got some points for Coco here. They're moving up to the top half. Terry's cheering in the background, and Israel with a 12 to go up to second. Okie dokie then. Who's up next? That would be Matt Adams. And Matt Adams votes for these songs. We got 8 points for Israel. We have 10 points for Luxembourg, going up to 4th place there. And a 12 going to Germany to extend the gap at the very top of the pile. And next up is Legal Maurice. And Legal Maurice votes for these songs. And we got Belgium with a 10. Whoopsie-doo. And we got Finland with a 12. Finland moving all the way up to, what is that, 6th place? Not bad, not bad. Next up is Rolf NL. And Rolf NL will vote for these songs right here. We got 10 points for Luxembourg, and we got a 12. Another one for Germany. Germany's, you know, doing exceptionally well early on here, has to be said. Up on 80 points already. Not my favorite year in the 70s. 77 much better. I agree, 77 is better. We got 10 points for Turkey though, and the 12 to Monaco. Sorry, I should stop singing. Who's up next? That would be Elibod Loves the Suspense. Oh, okay, let's see. How many points for Jahn? Austria still on 0, by the way. We're 10th juror in here. That's a bit surprising, isn't it? France up with a 10 there to go top half. And the 12 going to Norway. The suspenders are moving up the scoreboard. Nothing for Germany there. I think that's the first 0 for Germany. 12 points from Micronesia here. Some early points getting in on the scoreboard there. We got an 8-pointer for Monaco. We got a 10-pointer for France. And we got a 12-pointer for Belgium to go up in 4th there. Okay, also remember, of course, a top 5 finish is something that you do want. Austria up with their first points. Crimson here with a 7. Puts them still in last place, but now tied with Spain. Sweden with a 10 going up to the top half there, and a 12 going to Germany, already up on over 100 points. Never stop singing. Oh yeah, because a man is born to sing, isn't he? I forgot. Colm's words of wisdom. I forgot. Austria is no longer in last place. Jay is another little fan there. Israel with an 8-pointer. Israel quite far behind Germany so far, has to be said. 10 points for Luxembourg and a 12 to Belgium to go up to 3rd place there. Do we have the top 5 kind of breaking away from the rest? Not really. Not yet. We'll see if that's going to be the case. I do think... No, it's never mind. Let's see. Next up is It's Me Adrian. And It's Me Adrian is voting up next. And a 12-pointer for Finland. First one, right? Finland going to the top half there. Next to vote is AB45. Spain duking it out with Austria and Portugal down there at the bottom. Getting some points here. We got 8 points for Germany. 10 points for Monaco. And the 12 going the way of Belgium. Up to 3rd place again. Alright. Next up to vote is... Denske's Autumn Sonata of Wuthering Heights. That is a name, for sure. 10-pointer for Greece there. And a 12 going to Israel. Very close behind. Israel behind Monaco and Belgium. I am surprised with that. Honestly, I thought Israel would be comfortably leading at this point. But of course, we're very early doors, as you know. Roman here. is the next one to vote. And the points here go to 12 points to Israel. There we are, back up to second place. Just 2 points ahead of Belgium and Monaco. We're tied for third. Luxembourg kind of on their own in fifth there. Ellen, who I presume has maybe not gone back to sleep. It's in the morning for Ellen, isn't it? We'll see. Ellen has voted anyway. We got 10 points for Israel. Back up in the top 2 it goes. And a 12 to Luxembourg. And now we're definitely getting a top 5 kind of, you know, what's it called? Cemented there. Those 5 are pulling away for sure. L'amour ça fait chanter. I do approve a little Belgium reference here. I do also approve a 10-pointer for Belgium. Very cheeky as always with the names here, Asterios. A 12-pointer for Israel, closing up the gap somewhat to Germany. Next one to vote is more Belgium references. My heart is beating. L'amour ça fait chanter le Vallée. Baguette. Yes, we got Denmark with a 10. Woot woot. And Belgium with a 12. David is basically just me, you know. He just copied my votes. Until I saw that he gave 7 points to Mil etter Mil. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. We got Colin up next here from Ireland. We're a 5th way through the jury vote. We got some 8-pointer for Belgium, a 10-pointer for Israel, and a 12 to Germany. Okie dokie doo. A lot of points on the top half of the scoreboard there, of course, as well, as you saw. To Gravus Ceterum next up. And To Gravus Ceterum votes for these songs. We got 8 points for Austria there, moving 2 positions. We got a 10-pointer for Monaco. And we got a 12-pointer for Israel. Israel's starting to close that gap now. 29 points behind Germany. I think Israel will definitely be in with a shot of winning this year. But Germany is looking strong, you know. Está bien is our next voter. Let's see if your votes are bien or not. We got 10 points for... that's a Netherlands reference. I'm stupid. And 12 points for Belgium. How lovely for me. Woot woot. For me. We got Dancing Dodo coming up next here. And we got 8 points for Israel. We got 10 points for Switzerland, moving a lot of places there with a 10. And the 12 going to Germany. So Germany again extending the gap at the top a little bit, up to 33 points now. Next up is Henny from Sweden. God afton Henny. Hoppas att allt står bra till. Hur är läget? Tjenare mannen, Schubre. Where does your 12 go? Till Tyskland. Very nice. Feuer up in the lead still. 38 points now ahead of Israel. Belgium in third. Monaco and Luxembourg still rounding out the top 5. As Nils votes next up here. We got 8 points for Belgium. 10 points for Luxembourg, who are now up in the hundreds as well. And a 12 going to Israel, taking back that second place. And Germany getting nothing there, which closes the gap quite a bit. Quite comprehensively there. Robin from France is the next one to vote. And these are the first few points coming in there. We got 8 points for Greece. We got 10 points for Luxembourg. And a 12 to Belgium. It's very close, like Belgium and Israel quite close together as well. I really thought that Israel would be ahead. I'm saying it again and again. I thought Israel would do better. But maybe it's just that Belgium and Germany are doing surprisingly well, because Israel is still doing well. I'm rambling a lot now. We're moving on to Sam 9910's votes here. Ireland back to the top half there, and Israel back into second place. And the gap is now only 11 points. We could have a shift for the lead very soon. Frank B. Only 2 points for Israel, so no change for the lead this round. 8 points there to France. We have a 10 for Germany. And we have a 12 for Luxembourg, closing in on Monaco there for fourth place. Quite a lot of songs in French this year, I just realized. 5 of them, right? Switzerland currently the last of them, but all of the other ones on the top half of the scoreboard. Love Crusader, first time voter. Welcome, Love Crusader. Coco getting some points here to go top half. And Terry's cheering in the distance. Israel with a 12. Very close to Germany again now. Okay, next up is Lemon. Lemon, which I'm assuming is a Germany reference, because you can sing it like Feuer, Feuer, Lemon, Lemon. I don't know. 8 points to Austria there. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12 to Germany. extending the gap a bit then again. Next up is Toipa Cat from Denmark. Tuborg, yeah. We got Ireland back on top half there. UK and Ireland just doing this, the switcheroos, you know. Portugal with a 12. Toipa Cat never fails to amaze me. There we are. Portugal still in last place though. Just behind Jahn Teigen, who's gotten 36 more points here than he did in real life. Let's see if Trygve can help Jahn out a bit. Doesn't look like it at the moment. The Netherlands moving a few places there. And France with a 12 to go up to 6th place. So Greece has now lost that position to France. France up in 100 points. Disco Cohen and the Alpha Daza. Not bad. Not bad. I approve always, Darren. Some points for the Netherlands there. Some points from Monaco with their little disco tune, of course. And a 12 to Israel, which puts them up on 225 now. It is indeed, as you say, Proper Charlie, the entire bottom half of the scoreboard is very tight. Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you duplicate Norway's points, you have more than Ireland are having, and Ireland are up in 11th. Still, of course, very early here, jury number 35. We've got a 10-pointer for Ireland there, as I say that, and Greece with a 12 to take back 6th place. Greece with a 12 to take back 6th place, as Ali Pan is voting next. Maybe an Israel reference. I'm assuming so with the hyphens, you know. 10 points for Germany there, and the 12 going to Sweden. That Alipan, I'm flattered. Mr. Björn Man getting a first 12 tonight, I think. Goes up on 68 points. We got CJ Yorkshire up next to vote. And we got 8 points for Turkey. Not bad, not bad. We got some points on the Turkey. We got a 10 for Spain. And a 12 for Luxembourg. So Monaco now 4 points ahead of Luxembourg. They are definitely glued together. Like the top 5 is already looking secure after 37 jurors. You know? It can still change, but they're looking so comfortable up there. 10 points more for Luxembourg here from Vanokas. And a 12 to Belgium, who are only 1 point behind Israel. Shifting quite quickly up there at the top, it has to be said. Sanel 73, Sheer Alpha Baccarat Beta. Wait, okay, so this is a Germany, it's a it's an Israel, and it's a Luxembourg reference. 8 points, 10 points, and 12. Yes, so your top 3 there, getting in the references as well. I see you. I get it. Moving on to Mil Amber Mil. Not bad. Norway with 2 points there as well. Good for them. Big points for Denmark to go up in the hundreds there. Belgium with a 10 and Israel with a 12. And Germany with nothing, which means the gap is doing this right now, which is quite fun. Philip E2712. Some more points for Germany there. Can Israel get more to catch up? Austria with an 8 there, moving up to 16th. 10 points to Greece, and the 12 going to the UK. The bad old days going top half, and Israel got nothing. We got Vivre encore. The other Vivre. Yes, indeed. We'll get there soon enough. Mr. Bonnet. He'll be back. 10 points from Monaco here, from Vivre. And a 12 to Mr. Suspenders, man. Mil etter mil, up on 50 points now. Germany, meanwhile, on 300 in the lead. Sam W. from the UK. We got 8 points for Luxembourg here. 10 points for Israel. And the 12 goes to Belgium. Belgium hanging in there just behind Israel. Germany not far away. Still Luxembourg and Monaco in the top 5, of course. Greece in that 6th place, just outside the top 5. Proper Chaplin. Good stuff. Only 3 points to Greece, though, regardless of the reference. Very close battle between Denmark, Ireland, and the UK here, as Germany racks up another 12. Of course, you want to finish on the top half, you know. Lucario, and then parentheses, Gru. I don't get it, but you do you. And a little winky face there as well. After 12 to Belgium. My man. Handshake on that. Let's see. Arno Arno, where do your votes go? We got Portugal getting a few there, still in last place. I just realized as well, Norway has overtaken Italy. I didn't even comprehend that in my head when it happened. Turkey with the 10 points are there, and Luxembourg with the 12. And Belgium has now overtaken Israel for second. Can you imagine? Germany, Belgium, Israel, Luxembourg, Monaco, our top 5. Luxembourg has kind of run away from Monaco as well. Israel back up ahead of Belgium here from Kenny C's votes, momentarily at least. France with a 10. And the 12 to Germany, up on 339 now then. Don't let Germany win, they're going to win loads in the early 80s. You think so? I guess we'll see. Jeremy, ooh, How are YouTube censoring me saying the particular word here? I don't know. But Jere mit Sexappeal und Besenstil? I don't know what that is. But okay, we got a 12 for Israel from Jere. Hopefully YouTube is fine with me saying the 18 plus word. Which, you know, isn't really an 18 plus word. But you never know what you can get away with on YouTube these days. Dictator of the Tramps. Okay. Sure, we got Greece with a 12 from Dictator of the Tramps. A fascinating name. Halfway through the jury vote now with Declan the Dinosaur Egg. You're the final one in the first half here. Where do your points go? We got an 8 for Belgium. We got a 10 for Denmark. And the 12 from Declan to Turkey. Moving ahead of France there. That means halfway the jury vote is complete. And we're moving on to the second half. The UK and Ireland currently stuck, glued together for that 10th place. Never mind. Valorin from America changes that. Puts UK ahead. 10 points to Israel there. And a 12 to Germany. A Chaplin reference. See, I'm slow. I don't get that. I don't think I've ever seen a single Charlie Chaplin movie. Is that bad? It's probably pretty bad. But, you know, I'm too busy watching Eurovision. I've seen the Charlie Chaplin from Greece many times. Elendil here with a 10-pointer for Germany and a 12-pointer for Luxembourg. No real movement on the scoreboard from Elendil's votes, but they still matter at the end of the day. TP from Finland votes for these songs. We got Italy now moving ahead of Norway again at the bottom. 8 points to Sweden there. 10 points to Greece. And the 12 goes to Belgium. Back up in second place they go. Back up to second they go. Does Karen parlez-vous français? Non. Very relatable. You and me both. But we both know how to say baguette. So, I mean, we can manage, I think. A 10-pointer for Turkey there and a 12-pointer for Israel to go back up in second place again. We got Eric Vision to vote next. Spain up in the 100 points now. No movement on the scoreboard here. Netherlands moving ahead of Spain with an 8. 10 points to Israel there, and a 12 from Eric goes to Luxembourg. There are many movies I still haven't watched due to watching so many Eurovision contests instead. It's my Netflix and chill. Very relatable. Yeah, I would have seen so many more movies if Eurovision hadn't existed. But this is where I find myself, you know. James S. here from Ireland gives 10 points to Sweden, moving 2 massive places, and a 12 to Belgium, still in the hunt. Like, it's so close between the top 3 that you never really know. Like, at some point, Germany could, you know, just hit a dry patch, and then it's all of a sudden down in third. Who knows? Georgie K here, 8 points to Finland, 10 points to Ireland. Some big points for the lower scoring song so far, and Israel with the 12. And now it's only 22 points between Germany and Israel. Alexander Pagels, next one to vote. I feel like a lot of songs will also reach 100 points now. Maybe like Italy, Norway, and Portugal would be the ones to not get up over 100 on the jury vote. We got 10 points to Belgium there and a 12 to Germany. But I think definitely Switzerland, Austria, and Finland, they will get up to 100 for sure. We still have many jurors to go. There will always be Jejes? I don't know. But, wait, what song is it? 12 points to Greece there, but I know there will always be... That's one of the songs. It's France, isn't it? I think. Anyway, Tixinia, 11. With no movement on the scoreboard so far. Sweden with an 8-pointer. 10 points to Denmark, and the 12 going to Israel. Denmark was 4th in season 1. It was indeed. Come on now. Where are my boom boom lovers this time around? I'm here, but perhaps we also had a bit of sketchy voting in season 1, and maybe Denmark was one of the beneficiaries of that. It kind of looks like it at this point. You can name a few others, I guess, if you've noticed the differences between season 1 and season 2, as Queenie Qantas gives another 12 to Belgium. But Belgium has definitely lost ground a little bit to Israel and Germany, of course. Like Hanny B Obohebev Lycan. I love how you had to had to really mention that. Yes, this is Lycan when the whole name. Never mind. Beautiful name. Thank you. 10 points to France and a 12-pointer for Belgium. Okie dokie then. Sorry. And Xelu from Spain. These are the first points. Spain moving 1 place up there. 8 points to Greece. Greece is up in the top. When did that happen? 10 points to Luxembourg and a 12 to Germany. I have completely missed that Monaco has not scored enough points, or Greece has just racked up tons. Greece are now up in the top 5. I didn't even realize they were close. Okay. Gail feels better. Feel 2025 has been battle days. I can imagine, Gail, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Hopefully only ways up now, right? As 12 points go to me, letter me. Lovely. Mr. Jahn, Mr. Teigen, as Ricchi the possum from America. It's the next one to vote here. We got 8 points for Switzerland, a 10-pointer for Belgium, and a 12 to Austria, moving 1 place out of Finland there. Speaking of movies, when the Oscars come around next year, will you do a video choosing your picks for the key awards? Absolutely. I love doing that. I love talking about movies as long as I see all of the movies that come out, you know. Sometimes that's difficult in Sweden because not all of them show here, but I want to do that again for sure. Strastas here, 12 points to Ireland, very much closing in on Denmark, and has left Coco behind, so kind of looks like Coco has 10 threats above it. But thank you for your question, Amber. I do want to do that. I probably have, a bit of unconventional takes when it comes to movies, because as Mr. Caroline Runarsson here gives 12 points to Belgium, I do approve. Nothing for the top 2 either. But of course the best picture winner of this year was one of my least favorite movies of the year, so maybe I'm a bit just unconventional with my takes. But hey, it's all for a bit of fun, My channel is all for just me going with the flow and going with the vibes. We got another 12 for Belgium from Tusen tak senor but la douze pour Vallée. I don't get the name, but Belgium's racking up big points now. Many 12s. Up ahead of Israel as well now. Crazy. We got 8 points for Monaco, 10 points for Ireland, and I just noticed Monaco has just shoved Greece back down to 6th. And we have a 12 for Israel, and you see what's going on in the lead, right? Germany 451, Israel 438, Belgium 427. 31 jurors to go. D dot here. 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 to Israel. We only have 9 points between them now. Was not around for most of season 1, and even I know the famous Portugal cheating scheme. And it's quite infamous. There was a lot of shenanigans going on in season 1. God bless the website, that Darren's put together. Hugo here, 10 points to Greece, and a 12 to Austria. Look at that, Mr. Caroline Robinson moving up. We've already forgotten what won Best Picture this year. Yeah, I mean, it was Anora, in case you wanted to know. And I know that movie has quite a few fans to it. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. Friesen here, or Friesen, first time voter. Nice to have you with us. Israel is now in the lead. It has shifted. Still, Germany and Belgium in the mix for sure. Avanti me. I will pronounce it that now. 10 points to Milet. Can Italy and Norway get to 100? It's not looking impossible, Luxembourg with another 12, completely isolated in 4th still. Completely isolated. Next up is Vilma, and Vilma votes for these songs. 8 points to Monaco, 10 points to Germany, and the 12 going to Israel. And NORWAY is a masterpiece. To some for sure. For me, it's just, you know, a lot of shouting and a lot of cursing, and I didn't really get like a story behind it. I didn't get to feel anything, which, you know, kind of made me lose a bit of touch with it. But that's just me. Ferlolo something French. 12 points to Luxembourg. There we are. Abani Bibabatunde from Belgium. Some points for Norway and Portugal. Can they get to 100? Who knows? Netherlands with a 10 there. And a 12 to Belgium. Pretty sure we were too focused on Emilia Perez to remember. There was a lot of shenanigans going on with Emilia Perez this year. I love how we're just getting more and more dragged into the movie chatter. I always like my personal favorite was The Brutalist. I loved that movie. I've seen it several times afterwards again. I know Alipan hated it. He reviewed it on the Discord server after I told him to watch it. We got a 12 to Coco. Congratulations, Coco. Moving ahead of Sweden there on the scoreboard. But yeah, The Brutalist was definitely my favorite movie of last year. I also really loved the Wallace and Gromit movie. That's an exquisite film if you haven't seen it. Adrian W here, another 12 to Israel, and they're definitely pulling away at the top here. Definitely pulling away at the top here. Of all the Oscars nominated movies this year, I just saw The Substance and Emilia Perez. 2 odd movies, 1 great, 1 not so. Yeah, that sums it up, I suppose. L'honneur se fait par les gros français. Sure, I don't know. 12 points to Monaco, I can see that. Yes, there we go. Never been a movie person. I mean, yeah, we're all different, I suppose. I used to not be one, but then I just kind of, I enjoy it too much. I enjoy the nerdy things about it. 12 Danish boom boom points go to Coco, not Denmark. You can't have boom boom points not go to the boom boom song. But Coco will thank you for that, and Terry. Raptor, who's the better Gemini, 1978 or 2003? Do I have to pick? I think Gemini is the group of Portugal this year, isn't it? Both will probably finish last. Germany with another 12 there. 6 points between Israel and Germany. Belgium has been detached, for sure, at the top. Still have almost 20 jurors to go, though. Schlager Lucas is here. And Schlager Lucas votes for 8 points to Austria. 10 points to Turkey. Some points on the Turkey. And a 12 to Coco. Coco into the top half. Here we go. Here we go. Stella Mare from United States. What am I doing? From America. With an 8-pointer for France, a 10-pointer for Monaco, and a 12 going to Belgium. I was way too optimistic about Finland's chances. Oh yeah, Finland are low down. Yeah, it's quite low. Mihailo here. 8 points for Germany, who are up in the lead again. Never mind. There we go. Israel back up. And a 12 to Belgium. Animated films were pretty good. Wallace and Gromit, The Wild Robot, and Flow is a Latvian film. The guys who actually worked on the ESC Latvian performance. Did they really? That's crazy. Flow was amazing. And Wallace and Gromit was amazing. I liked The Wild Robot too. The animated films were good, I agree. No Name here. 10 points to Greece and 12 points to Luxembourg. As you can see, Greece and Monaco quite close to each other. Quite close to each other. I have not seen The Smashing Machine, Simon, but I'll put it back in here somewhere. Joe doesn't speak French. Well, I mean, welcome to the club. Come here. Let's all hug it out. 10 points to Spain there. Italy is up in the 100 points club. And a 12 for Luxembourg. Looky here. Germany in the lead by 2 points. As we go into the 14 lost jurors. And Germany getting 2 more points there. So Israel could take it back here. Look at that. There they go. There they go. 10 points to Italy. Going ahead of Finland now on the scoreboard. And a 12 to Belgium. Just... yeah, keep focusing on the top of the scoreboard. This is unusually exciting. Sorry, I'll shut up about movies. It's the chat is talking about movies. I'll not read it. Indeed, the top of the scoreboard is immense right now. 8 points to Austria here from Julius. 10 points to Belgium. It's closing up. 12 points to Israel. Okay, that puts the gap up again. 10 points between Israel and Germany. Belgium a further 12 behind. Still 12 jurors to go. And then the full televote, of course. Rodu. 6 points to Israel, which opens up a chance for the others to catch up. Luxembourg with an 8. Belgium with a 10. And Germany with a 12. It's getting exciting. Thunder and lightning. It's getting exciting. Yes, cosmic summers. Only 6 points to Israel. This means another chance has opened up. 10 points to Germany. We have a tie. 12 points to Greece. Closing up on that top 5 battle again. Israel and Germany are currently tied for the lead. Crazy. Jordan 1, 2, 3 from Greece. 1 more point for Portugal down there. Germany has now taken the lead. Denmark with an 8. Finland with a 10 to go back ahead of Italy. And the 12 going to Belgium. It's getting closer. Who are we thinking gonna win? My money's still on Israel. I think the televote is gonna pull through for Israel, but who knows? Let me know who you think is gonna win out of this. I Am Robot, Israel back up in the lead by 1 point. Never mind, 9 points behind again. And the 12 to the UK. Back up to the top half they go. Back up to the top half they go. Craig, jury number 93. 1 point for Germany. 8 points for Luxembourg. 10 points for Israel. We have another tie. 12 points to Belgium. They're catching up as well. It's crazy how, like, it's a 3-horse race for sure. They're so far ahead of the competition. But who's gonna take it? Jacob, what do you think? Who do you prefer? Germany with a 7. Monaco getting 8 points there. 10 points to Belgium. Israel with a 12. Israel back up in the lead by 5 points now. I just realized my camera has been moving downwards, I think. Anyway, the other Daz Old Days from Cornwall. Very good, very good. Let's see if Coco can get some points as well, shall they? Belgium with a 10. Ah, Coco. There you go. Terry is rooting in the distance. Coco are as well. They're up to 10th place. 5 jurors to go. Lemon est... Boo. So I've seen this word before, but I don't know what it means. So I'll just, I'll just assume that I'll just focus on the points. We got 10 points for Belgium. We got a 12-pointer for Israel. That puts them away a little bit. Belgium is now only 5 points behind Germany. Israel with a 12-point lead. Vanilla Villa. Only 3 points to Israel. Belgium up to 2nd place there with a 6. 8 points to Luxembourg. 10 points to Germany. It's 5 points between them. Portugal with 12 points. Okay. We have a battle for last place as well. Why not? Norway and Portugal duking it out. Mike TV. Germany back up in the lead. Germany back in the lead. 8 points to Monaco. That top 5 is now confirmed for the jury vote. 10 points to Israel. That puts them ahead. Belgium with a 12. We have 12 points separating our top 3. Have we ever had such a close voting for like the top 3? Glus and Mars, where does your points go? All of them on the lower side of things. The top 3. 8 points to Belgium. 10 points to Israel. 12 points to Germany. Ay. And my points are of course the last ones. And if you know me, you know that Israel's not getting any more, which means we have a tie. We have a tie for the lead. The jury vote ends in a tie. And Belgium is only 2 points behind. Okay, so I do not think, like, you can't write this stuff. You just can't. This is 100 people have now voted, and that is our top 3. 648, 648, 646. It's insane. Like, that is impossible. Like, how can that even happen? We have Luxembourg in 4th place on 452. They're almost 200 points behind. Then Monaco still in 5th, 60 points ahead of Greece. We do have a battle for that top 5, of course, as well. Turkey in 7th, France in 8th, Denmark in 9th, and Coco are currently holding on to that 10th place. Norway and Portugal, the only ones not to go up to 100. Who's gonna win this? Who is your money on? Who is your money on? Let's take a look at the televote results. Maybe all of this is, just a, what do you call it, a mirage? Because maybe the televote is just very decisive in like one song is so far ahead of the others. But we won't know until it's done. For now, it's very close. Let's start from the bottom, work our way up. We start with Portugal. How many points has Daily Do gotten? 102. Congratulations, Portugal. More than 100. Respectable. Is that gonna be enough to finish ahead of Norway? It could be. Let's see how Jahn Teigen, how many points? It's gonna be more than 0. It's gonna be 122, so I'm afraid Portugal will most likely finish last there. Congratulations, Norway. No last place for you today. Moving on to Switzerland. Switzerland, third bottom in the jury vote. 194 points in the televote, though. That's a big score. Puts them up quite a bit and very far ahead of Norway and Portugal. They were tied with Italy on points in the jury vote and only one behind Finland as well. So let's see. Italy then getting 207. Big score for Italy there. 336 then for Italy in total. Puts them ahead of Switzerland. Let's see Finland. No, Google Translate, I don't want to translate Finnish. Only 172 for Finland, so I think that's going to be 18th place for Finland, most likely, unless someone else completely falls through the cracks here now. But Finland has been overtaken by Italy and Switzerland. They were only 1 point ahead in the jury vote anyway, but still. Spain falling away even more, but will finish above Finland and Switzerland on a tiebreak. 154 televote points, though, not good for Spain, so they've lost out to Italy. But beating Switzerland on a tiebreak. 137 for Netherlands. Also losing out to Switzerland, Spain, Italy. 3 songs overtaking them there. Finishing just above Finland. Okay. Sweden up next then. And Sweden gets 216. That puts them above everyone else so far, for sure. Up to 6th place momentarily. Of course, won't keep that, but currently 6th place for Björn. Let's see if Austria can match that or if they will be overtaken. 259. Massive score. Up on 460 here. Up on 460. Far ahead of Sweden there. Is that going to be enough to even overtake Ireland? Let's see. Born to Sing. How many points were you born to get? 273. Up in the 500s here. Could that be enough for a top 10 finish? Perhaps. It depends on how many points go to Coco here. The bad old days. How bad were they? 326 points. Congratulations, Coco. You have a top 10 finish. Well done. Well done. 572 points in total there for the UK. Denmark up next. And Denmark scores 435. Woo! That's a big score. I don't think it's going to be enough to get up in the top 5, but they will most likely, surely they'll overtake someone. That's a huge televote score. France, 365. See, massively overtaken by Denmark there. Great televote score for Denmark. Not so great for France. Well, still respectable for France, but they're losing out to Denmark with that. Turkey up next. How many points do we get on the Turkey? 366. They're losing out to Denmark as well. Finishing only 9 points ahead of France. I mean, Denmark has confirmed a top 7 now. Will it be even more? Greece up next. 313. Finishing 3 points ahead of Turkey. Denmark have moved up at least 3 places. Can they get top 5 even? Monaco is next up. 474 for Monaco, so no Denmark, no top 5, unless Luxembourg gets a awful score here, which I don't think they will. Monaco, confirmed in the top 5, congratulations. Will Luxembourg join you? Absolutely they will, they were up over 1,000 now. 657 televote points for Luxembourg. That's more than anyone got in the jury vote. Luxembourg throwing their hat into the ring here, but I don't think they'll match the top 3. Belgium first up then. Belgium will receive 630. That's not going to be enough. Belgium will probably have to settle for 3rd place here. I'm quite confident. Very, very close in the jury vote, but that televote score is not going to be enough. I can't imagine. Germany up next then. Germany gets 782 televote points. How many do we think are left? Israel, of course, also needs 782 to win. How many points for Israel then? How many points? 776! I don't believe it! What? 6 points! 6 points! Germany took it! I can't... 6 points! Oh my! Germany actually took it. I was like, how many points are left? Like, we don't know. Because this is the proper, like, first time, like, you did not have... No, 1970 was insane as well with the results. But, like, was no way to know how many points were left. And Germany with that huge televote score. And it was enough for them. Overtaking Israel from a tiebreaker. Out of 220 people have voted in this. 220. And the win is decided by 6 points. That is just crazy. Look at that. Germany is the winner for this 1978 Watchalong, which is of course not the same as in season 1, if you do remember. The top 5 then, qualifying for our grand special final, is Germany, Israel, Belgium, Luxembourg and Monaco. A lot of French songs in there, I know. Denmark missing out in 6th there. But still, like, those 3 places Denmark took in the televote. Congratulations on that. Well respectable result to come back with, of course, after them not being in Eurovision for like 12 years before this. Greece in 7th, 3 points ahead of Turkey, a further 9 ahead of France, and then UK running out the top 10. Okay, let's take a look at the prediction results. 36 people out of 96 predicted... Actually... Yeah, okay. 45 people predicted Israel to win this. And 36 people predicted Germany. 9 predicted Belgium. And then 3 on Luxembourg, 1 each for Monaco, Greece and France. I don't see how anyone could predict like France to be the winner, but no naming and shaming for sure. Anyway, 36 people. They did manage to get Germany in first. All of you. Congratulations. 32 of you as well got Israel in second. And 26 of you got Belgium in third. I think having these 3 as the top 3 was probably like the most common choice, I would say. It's just what order would you put them in? Obviously, a lot of people had Israel first. 45 of you did. However, only 10 people got Luxembourg in 4th. Well done to all of you. Of course, Felipe is here. You know, he's always here. Darren as well. Like, Darren's just on fire with the predictions. However, only 2 of these 10 got Monaco in 5th place. AB45 and Le Jardin de Silaco, which is of course Pris. Well done to both of you. But only 1 of you managed to get Greece in 6th place as well. AB45, well done. Let's now find out if the rest of your prediction was as good as this, or if you're missing out on the top 10 in the actual game. Let's see. So, AB45, you're up here. 6th place for you. Felipe in 5th. Darren here in 10th. Bria Kimchi, Mary, Denske, and Ivanik also up here. All, of course, very regular voters and predictors. Also quite fun that the scores are not as high as they usually are in the prediction game here. More of an unpredictable year then. Oh yeah, Denmark in 6th, of course. I'm stupid. Denmark was 6 ahead of Greece. Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I said I forgot. My head was still in the jury vote results, I guess. Anyway, 3rd in the prediction game, Aya Nation. Well done to you. A bit off here on Spain and Finland. Those were really the main ones. You got the winner correct. Not a lot of people did that. And Netherlands was spot on as well. In 17th. In 2nd place, we have Dr. Seger. Finland a few places off here. Maybe Finland is one that throws people off, right? Yeah, Aya Nation also had that one quite a few places off. Finland, 5 places off. Yeah, Finland finished 18th. That's low. That was the only one you were really very off on there, Dr. Seger. Talar du svenska, Björn... I can't see what the rest of it says. I'll take a look later. However, Dr. Seger, you did not win the predictions this time. The winner was Sanomi Sespava. Oh, it's a landslide. Sanomi Sespava with 20 points more than Dr. Seger. Strong prediction. The top 3, spot on correct. Monaco and Luxembourg, just the other way around. Denmark and Greece, spot on. And then 1 place off on both France and the UK. You were a bit pessimistic about Turkey's chances there. Finland, again, being the one throwing you off. And Sweden, a little bit there. If you had Finland and Sweden the other way around, that would have been a score, for sure. Well done to you, son of Mrs. Pava. Congratulations. Let's see where that puts you on the medal table. In second, your third win. Denske is still topping it, but I'm sure Denske is quaking in the boots now as you have caught up to them. Felipe in fourth there with, I think you added a... What did you add? A fifth place today? Dr. Seger, third silver medal here, puts you up in 19th. We have Aya Nation here. Added a... Wait. Did you get... Yeah, a third place, yes. Up on 32nd then. And Kimchi added a fourth to go up to 38th there. Yes. Philip, I feel for you. You're the top-ranked predictor who have never been in the top 5. Where am I on this? I'm still chilling here with Grandma and Hugo. Like, we're the gang there. We're always together. And Elendil is here as well. Lovely. Wait, Elendil, you don't predict? I'm sorry for calling you out, but hello? 5 predictions. Where are your predictions, Elendil? Anyway, let's take a look at the total score. Felipe is running away with this still. Son of Mrs. Pava is up here. Dr. Seger is as well. Nick's still in second, but Felipe is just crazy. In terms of... No, should we really take a look at the percentage? Hiro, Hachiko and Alexela still with their 1 predictions up here. Felipe is actually in the top 10. And Denske is in the top 10 in the percentage game when you've predicted almost every time. That is impressive. Anyway, let's go back to the full results here then. Yeah, as you can see, like, this is just more 12s for Israel, but more people voted for Germany. And I guess that's what they pushed them over the line there. Did everyone get 12? Everyone except the Netherlands got 12s. Multiple ones as well. No one got just a single 12. Everyone got multiple. Decided to quit while I'm ahead. Ah, how clever. You're so far ahead that you're behind me on the table. So, I got you. Anyway, Netherlands the only one without a 12 there. Very close on a lot of places in the scoreboard actually. Like Spain and Switzerland here being tied. Also, of course, this whole Greece, Turkey, France gang being very close to each other. France only with 2 12s. Meanwhile, Turkey has 10 of them. Quite funny. So yeah, let's take a look at the 12-point summary here then. 47 12s for Israel. You got all of those there. 43 12s for Belgium, which is actually more than Germany got then. But Germany scoring consistently and getting 40 12s, which is a lot, of course. And there all of those are. Then we have 24 of them for Luxembourg. Quite respectable. And then 10 for Turkey. 8 of those being the televote. And look at this. Denmark got 9 12s. Every single one was in the televote. I can't believe that actually happened. How does everyone end up in the televote when there are 9 of you? Anyway, 9 12s as well for the UK here. 6 of them for Greece, 5 for Monaco, and then 4 each for Ireland and Sweden. 3 each for Austria, Finland, and Norway, and then 2 each for France, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, and Portugal. And that's that. Medal table, of course. Luxembourg still topping this. They now added a 4th place. Yeah, 4th today. Germany going up to 5th. How far? Like, in the next few watch-alongs, I'm sure Germany is going to add to this medal table. Will they... how far up can they go? I'm sure they'll get at least 1 win. Maybe several in the next few years. Probably adding a lot of medals before they'll go back into being, you know, not... a powerhouse in Eurovision, I guess. But the late 70s, early 80s is definitely a Germany era. Monaco there then, adding a 5th place. They're still in 10th on the medal table here. Belgium getting their 3rd bronze medal, which still has them in 14th. And Israel getting a 2nd place, which puts them up in 17th here. I'm sorry, David, I always have to scroll down to the bottom. We still see Malta without anything. But maybe one day it'll change. I'm sorry for always doing it. I just scroll automatically. Maybe you'll get some... Who is the next country to debut? Is it Cyprus? Will Cyprus be the next one to debut? No, Morocco, of course. Morocco's going to debut very, very soon. Maybe Morocco will join you down there, Malta. Or maybe they will, you know, overtake you. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's everything for tonight, right? Let's go back to the ranked summary there. And again, let's just take in 6 points. 220 people voted. 6 points between first and second. And in the jury vote, 100 voters had the top three score 648, 648, and 646 points. Incredible. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's little watch-along. I will now, of course, not play you with the actual winner's performance from real life because we picked a different winner. Where was Germany in the running order? Ah, found it. Okay, let's see. You will now get to experience Feuer one more time. I thank you everyone for joining me for tonight. Please do as well join me tomorrow when we watch Eurovision 1979. Another exciting one to watch. Will it be as close in the voting? Who knows? I didn't think it was going to be close this time. I was very sure in my head that Israel was going to win this. They didn't. Now, I'll play you off with our latest winner. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, night, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. See you there. Bye-bye.
Ich lass mich nie von den Männern dressieren, hab ich geschworen. Was sie auch reden, es macht mich nicht heiß, ich lass sie schwören. Doch da kam eine, der sagte mir dann, willst du denn leben, als rühr mich nicht an? Denkst du denn nie daran? Feuer, Feuer, brenn nicht nur im Kamin. Feuer, Feuer, brennt doch auch in mir drin. Und es wird heiße und heiße durch deine Liebe. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keine entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist gar nicht in Gefahr. Wenn ich mir heute auch die Finger verbrenne, es tut mir gar nicht leid. Ist Feuer gefährlich? Ich denke daran, mal bei Gelegenheit. Heute will ich's wissen, es ist sonderbar. Morgen werd ich nicht mehr sein, wie ich war. Und das machst du mir klar. Feuer, Feuer, brenn nicht nur im Kamin. Feuer, Feuer, brennt doch auch in mir drin. Und es wird heiße und heiße durch deine Liebe. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keine entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst, es ist da. Du bist ja nicht in Gefahr. Feuer, Feuer, dem kann keine entfliehen. Feuer, Feuer, gibt dem Leben der Sinn. Lauf nicht davon, wenn du fühlst,